my name is Lexi Jansen and I am a US drone soccer ambassador and drone pilot, just like you. Being a part of drone soccer is not an easy task, trust me, I know. There's so many things to build, prepare, repair, test on every single one of the matches. So today I want to talk with you about the language of aviation. Are you ready? If you work in a professional aviation as a pilot or air traffic controller anywhere in the world, you must use standardized language known as aviation English. Every crew in the world talks on shared radio channels and they must be able to understand each other clearly. So in drone soccer, we want to use this standardized terminology just like professionals do, because you're a professional as well. If you are a drone soccer fan, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We are releasing 3 videos a month on this channel and 1 video a month on my personal channel, connected with education, information about US drone soccer, and all of the news and everything that may be interesting for you on the topic. And now, if you are ready for some aviation language, smash that like button and let's go. Let's start with the gameplay terminology. And yes, this is not necessarily connected with aviation English, but this is something that interests us most because we are professionals in this particular thing. Match. A drone soccer contest consisting of 3 sets and 2 repair intervals. 30 minutes are allotted for each match. Set. A 3-minute playing period. Players attempt to score the most points in the allocated time to win the set. Drone refers to a 20cm drone soccer ball and its protective cage. Striker, a specially designed drone on each team that is able to score. Pilot, used interchangeably with the active player. There are 5 per team. Crew, used interchangeably with inactive player. These can rotate each set. Radio, the radio controller used to operate the drone. Arm, to ready the drone for flight, indicated by spinning motors at idle power. Disarm, to deactivate the drone and stop the motors from spinning. Now let's go to some stuff that's more advanced, because you're absolutely ready for it, aren't you? Amps, or ampere, is a measurement of electric current. Arm means that aircraft is ready to fly, motors are active and in idle power. BFC, Beta Flight Configurator, which is used for programming our flight controllers. And we will talk about this process in detail in one of our future videos, so be sure that you are subscribed so you will not miss out on that. Milliamp hours, written as mAh, means total capacity. The bigger the mAh number, the bigger the battery capacity and the flight time, but also heavier it may get. 4S, 5S and 6S. S stands for series, which is a number of smaller batteries connected in a series for more power to your drone. Just like in the picture here. We will be talking about batteries in general and battery safety in some of the future videos, and once it's up, it's gonna be here in the cards. CG, center of gravity. To show you the center of gravity, I actually needed to grab a bigger drone so we can see it well on the camera. So the center of gravity for this drone in particular is somewhere in the middle, in the center, and this is this place in which if you hold it, it will stay stable and stay even. For example, if I hold it just right here, it will just fall down a little bit. If I hold it here, it will fall down there because the gravity and the whole weight is not even. So in this particular place, it is in the middle. CLI, Command Line Interface, a place in Betaflight where we copy and paste the code. ESC, Electronic Speed Controller. This is a part of the drone that can be called the heart of it because it pumps energy with the help of the brain, the flight controller, into the right motors. So the motors do exactly what you want and the drone flies exactly in the way you command it to. FC, Flight Controller. Now, Flight Controller is the brain of your drone, so it gets all the information from your input on the radio and informs all the parts on the drone what they are supposed to be doing. And this is happening in milliseconds. FOD, Foreign Object Damage or Debris. Let's be serious. A lot of stuff can get into our drone that should not necessarily be there. So it's really important that you check each of the motors as well as the insides of your drone for any type of things that should really not be there, because this may cause you a lot of trouble. Motor KV. KV is a guidance for how many RPM the engine is losing per volt. In easier words, how many times the motor spins per minute if it's just let go. PID tuning. PID stands for Proportional, Integral and Derivative Stability Settings. And those are the settings that inform the brain of your drone, the flight controller, how it should react and what should it compensate for. So your drone doesn't really experience any type of vibrations and your flight is as smooth and as great as possible. PID tuning is a way different topic though, so if you want us to do a video about it, leave us a comment down below. And finally, my personal favorite, RUD, which means Rapid Unplanned Disassembly. And this is generally an engineer talk to basically say that you crashed the drone and it exploded. Are there any more shortcuts that get you confused? Or maybe there is something that should actually make it to the list? Leave us a comment down below and we'll answer every single one of them. And before we finish, just a quick reminder about the social media challenge for this month. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here is the video. Everything about it is just right here. Be sure to join with your team and I will see you next week. Stay awesome. Bye!